Hey friends, happy Good Friday to you. That's an interesting statement, isn't it? Good Friday. What is it that is so good about today, especially when you consider what today signifies and the passage that we get from the book of John? Chapter 19 tells us in verse 17 and 18, carrying the cross by himself, he went to the place called Place of the Skull, in Hebrew, Golgotha. There they nailed him to the cross, and two others were crucified with him, one on either side, with Jesus between them. Now let's remember that yesterday we celebrated the Last Supper, Passover, where he would have fellowship for the last time with his disciples. And then after dinner, he would have gone to the Garden of Gethsemane, where he would have prayed and eventually been tracked down and arrested. And all throughout the night, there would have been this sham of a trial where they would have accused him of being blasphemous. And in between those accusations, he would be beaten, and he would be mocked, and he would be laughed at and scourged, until finally the Romans decided, let's flog him, let's beat him within an inch of his life, and then let's carry him away to be crucified. And if you think for just a moment, he was condemned to die like a common criminal. For a Jewish man, this would be an incredible insult, to die like a common criminal. Think about it for a moment. The place of the skull is alongside a roadway that enters the city of Jerusalem. And so this execution would have been very public, very bloody, and in a word, horrific. And the reason for that would have been simple. It was a message. Don't mess with Rome. Don't go against Rome. Stay in line. And as we know, Jesus came to bring complete freedom to all. And so if you think about it, what is it that is so good about today? What is it that is so wonderful about today? Well, in order to understand that, you've got to go back to the book of Isaiah, chapter 53, where he prophesied that it would be God's pleasure to crush his son. And you think, I can't even get my mind around that. Well, if you go back even further to the book of Genesis, chapter 2, after all was created, God created mankind. And he stepped back and said, it is very good. And that word very good is perfect. And so God valued our relationship so much that the prophet Isaiah saw the coming crucifixion and punishment of God's Son. And on Good Friday, we see that brought to fruition. So even though it's a horrible day of remembrance, it is a good day to thank God for what he's done. And you might think, why is it good? Because Sunday's coming. God bless you, friends. Have a great day.